For the past 77 years, the Bromley Little Theatre has been presenting amateur shows to its members, receiving rave reviews and several awards. But this year, for the first time in its history, tickets are available to the general public. The cast are now rehearsing their opening performance for this season's Blithe Spirit.
Good morning!
Good morning, Charles.
It certainly is.
What certainly is what?
A good morning. It's a tremendous morning. There's not a cloud in the sky, everything looks newly washed.
Edith's keeping your breakfast hot, you'd better ring.
Anything interesting in the Times?
Don't be silly, Charles.
This production of Blithe Spirit is very significant because in the 77 years of the history of the theatre, it's never been open to the public before. Members could buy the tickets and could buy tickets for their guests, but members of the public couldn't buy tickets, and now they can. Going to the theatre in London itself is incredibly expensive. You've got the journey up there, you've got the tickets. Round here, ticket £12. It's wonderful for an evening's entertainment. And so many of the little theatres around the country, exactly the same. They're open to everybody who can't afford main theatres, perhaps. We're only amateur in that none of us gets paid. Everybody in the theatre does it voluntarily for the love of it.
You had 4 strong dry martinis before dinner, a great deal too much burgundy at dinner. Heaven knows how much port and cover with Dr. Bradman while I was doing my best to entertain that mad woman. And then 2 double brandies later. I gave them to you myself, of course you were drunk.
We try to look at plays that have had a run in the West End that people may not have been able to go and see. And we've got a couple of plays that are more serious, less well known, but certainly had very, very good reviews when they were on in town. At the Old Vic, we're doing a play, Other Desert Cities, in May, and in February a play called When the Rain Stops Falling, which received great reviews when it was on at the Almeida a few years ago. Amateur theatre is very much a part of the fabric of our community. It's about engagement and it's about getting involved in the arts, which for me is about changing people's lives, changing people's perspective, putting yourself in other people's shoes. And I think the arts and community theatre and little theatres are a vital part of our society that change people's lives irrevocably.
You told me to shut up, and when I quietly suggested we should go up to bed, you said with the most disgusting leer that it was an immoral suggestion.
And if you want to see Blithe Spirit, it runs at the Bromley Little Theatre until the 23rd of January. We're going to take a very quick break.